Buongiorno, movie lovers. We are in Florence, Italy, right in front of the Santa Croce, where Dante's statue sits right behind me. And we're on a scavenger hunt looking for Tom Hanks, Felicity Jones, on my side, and the cast of Inferno, which you guys are gonna love. So y'all just stay tuned right here and see if we can find them.
Professor Langdon, we need your help. 3 days ago, a man killed himself. We think he was part of something much bigger. There was a package in his pocket.
And what was it?
It's Dante's Inferno.
Dante defined our modern conception of hell 700 years ago. But these circles of hell have been rearranged. Why Dante? Why this map of hell? Dante. Dante's death mask. Yes. We've got to get to Florence. I need access to the Dante mask.
The Dante mask is no longer here. It was stolen. Here's the security footage.
Professor? That looks like you.
I have no memory of taking that mask.
You did. I just saw you.
I want to know what I'm involved with.
Why was someone shooting at you?
Everything is out of focus.
Professor, you are having visions, aren't you? The people behind this would do anything to protect the truth. You have no idea what they're capable of.
So, Felicity, bienvenuto Forensic.
Yes.
I think I said that right.
Very good. That took me a moment there.
So my first question is, I mean, first, this is a great mystery, conspiracy theory series, and one of the things that happens in this is Robert Langdon's character, played by Tom Hanks, loses his memory. If, God forbid, you was to lose your memory, what do you think would be the one thing you would remember, besides your parents or your partner or whatever? Like, what do you think the one thing in life would be that would stick out?
Oh gosh. What would I, apart from friends and family?
Yeah.
I think probably working with interesting people.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been managing to travel and shoot in weird and wonderful locations. I think that would be something that I would hope to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably that.
The series is also such a history lesson where you get to know all these background history of all these historic locations and figures. And I know in this movie you are shot in Venice and here in Florence and in Istanbul, Turkey. Like, what's one of the most standout locations that you shot in within that?
It would have to be shooting in Florence. It's just such a special place, and you can't believe it. You literally just get overwhelmed with the number of incredible pieces of artwork and the atmosphere of the city. It was very special because you spend so long in a studio in not ever seeing the daylight that it's absolutely lovely when you get the opportunity to work in great locations.
I found this in my old jacket.
It's a biotube. They're used to transport dangerous substances. What are you doing with it?
I have no idea.
It's a high-end unit. Government issue. It's got thumbprint recognition. Security in case it's lost or stolen. Tubes like this can only be opened by a specified individual.
Well, it sure as hell isn't me.
Then why do you have it?
I don't know.
I'm getting the number for the consulate.
No, please, wait.
I have waited. This isn't right. Why do you have it? Where did you get
Look,
it?
there is a simple way to find out if this thing belongs to me. Either my thumb will open it, or it won't.
Open it! Are you insane?
If it's a viral agent, will it be released if I open it?
No. No, there'd be an inner sleeve, maybe even two.
Before I put myself in anyone's hands, I want to know what this thing is. And what I'm involved with. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes.
So, we agree. We're opening it.
And we've seen you on screen for some years now, but Tom Hanks is a true film veteran. Like, what was it like shooting with him? And what's some of the things that, you know, a young actress or young actor could pick up from Tom Hanks?
I was asking him recently. You know, he's recently had this film out that's done incredibly well. Sully, and I was like, you know, what do you think it is? And he said, it's always the same thing. It's a great story. It's when the story touches people, and you can't always judge which are going to work, which will, but ultimately it's trying to be, I guess, quite discerning in the kinds of stories that you tell.
As an actress, have you kind of done that too? Has the story led you to the picture more than just the opportunity or the paycheck?
Absolutely, without a doubt. I'm always looking for stories that I feel are relevant in some way, and is there an audience for this? Is this, in even if it's in a very small way, is this going to be interesting for people at this moment? So I think you're looking on a macro level in those terms, then also you're trying to find a part that just hits you in the gut that you think is going to be interesting to play.
Yeah. And so you're going from this huge franchise, which has been very successful, and we hope that Inferno isn't the last one of this franchise, but you're going to Rogue One. And how has it been, you balancing big movies and small movies? How has that been like for you as an actress? They do demand different things from you. You know, a small movie, you're often, there isn't the budget to be longer than 8 weeks making something. So it is very different suddenly spending 7 months making something. So I've had to adapt in terms of the length of time that you commit to a project. But I would say I love being able to do both small films and then films on a larger scale. And I think as long as the character interests you in some way, I wouldn't try and be too judgmental about the size or the medium. Well, we love seeing you on either size picture.
Oh,
so
great
talking to you, and great hanging out with you in Florence.
Lovely, yeah. Very cool.
Arrivederci, movie lovers.
Arrivederci.